Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. This channel is not to be viewed by children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, Dragon King Mark here, and welcome to part 42 of Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. Last we left off, we took out Apex, managed to learn a bit more about it, and fighting through waves of enemies, we were able to beat it. And we also ended up learning a bit interesting about the Harfeld Manor. For one, Vauclair actually is in charge of it. He's not captive, he's actually in charge of the facility, and whatever he's got planned is going to happen tonight. So here we are, back in the Cruise Bazaar, pretty much prepared to do it. Let's take care of it. So, laying overseas to repair of one of the Cruise Bazaar's buildings. The old troll seems to be standing taller, barely needing the crutch. His face is as grim as always, but there is less wariness in his eyes than before. Shift. What's going on here? What's it look like we're doing? Baking a pie? The grizzled troll actually manages a short laugh before turning serious again. We're shoring up the fortifications, such as they are. Lots of damage during the attack. Plus, they exposed some holes in our defenses we really ought to plug up, just in case. Expecting another attack? I figured you're going out after these people, but if you don't come back, we may get another visit. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. You just holler if there's anything else I can help with. What's the mood around here? It varies from group to group, and person to person. Some of the younger ones who weren't injured in the attack, they want to rally and take the fight to whoever deserves it. But there are plenty of others with the sense of wonder if the Cruise Bazaar is a safe place to live anymore. I admit, I've given that question some thought myself in recent days. You should be training these people. Glenn gives you a dark look. I taught hundreds of men and women to fight, and most of them are dead now. I would have put anyone on that same path again. I can't. If I'm here tomorrow, I'll keep doing what I can to help. And if I'm gone, well, you know why. You were a soldier once. What changed you? You mean, why'd I lose my taste for war? Besides losing both my legs and a lung? Well, I'll tell you. If only so it might teach you something about this world we live in. If you know about the first Euro War, then you know likely how it ended. The night rapes. I didn't just lose my legs in a bombing. I lost them in the bombing. Whoever was behind those bombers, they weren't aiming for us or the Russians. They were aiming to end the war. They bombed everybody, on both sides. I was commanding from the field, and my T-Bird was caught up in the firestorm with all the rest. Not sure how I survived when so many others died. And when they pulled me from the wreck, I was only half the man I used to be. In more ways than one. Spent months recovering, with nothing to do but think of the futility of it all. So many men had died under my command to hold that border, and for what? One day, a man in a little room orders a handful of planes to deliver their payloads. He watches feeds from bombs dropping and numbers falling. It's surgical, sterile, cold. And all the wars ever achieve is to rob a child of a father or mother, or parents of a son or daughter. That's why the Arctic fox died out there in the snow. I'll leave you to your work. Dang, that is messed up. I mean, warfare has changed and all, but dang. Sam. Shift, the savior of our people. What can I do for you, my friend? How's Alexander doing? He's adjusting. Silky? Alright, organization. Collecting donations. Alright. Guess nothing. So what have I been doing this week? Well, there's some new sales going on, and I actually managed to grab a couple of things. I grabbed Warhammer Inquisitor 40k Martyr and Monster Sanctuary. Hey, Simi. Simi Kim seems as lost as ever. I'm standing in the middle of the Cruise Bazaar, observing all the activity around her. To her credit, she has not retreated into one of her sims today. So much is happening. There's a lot of work to be done. And everyone is helping. Everyone is doing something. Do you want to help? I want to be strong. Strong people help, but I don't know what to do. I'm not good at anything. There are kids who need looking after. Kim glances across the way, where two of the Cruise Bazaar's littlest ones peek out from an upper store window. Some of them lost their parents. I never knew mine. She looks up at you, with eyes too young for everything she's been through. Do you think they'd want to talk with me, the way Monica would? I think you know what they're going through. It's not easy. Not easy being alone. I made mistakes, but I can help them not make those mistakes. I always wanted to forget the past, bad memories, but maybe I could do something good with the bad. What about your Sims? They'll be waiting for me, I guess. They're not real, you know. I'm not sure how I feel about them anymore. Maybe you don't need them now. What do you think? I don't know. I get anxious and it's just so easy to go inside, but I don't want to anymore. That's what's different. I've got some things on my own to see. Goodbye. Well, looks like Simmy Kim's actually doing a lot better. She's not in her Sims anymore. I think she's gonna be okay. Hello, Lucky. So yeah, so far, Monster Sanctuary, definitely a lot of fun. Definitely got a bit of a Pokemon vibe. There's also Warhammer 40k Martyr, definitely a lot more interesting. And it was on sale, the Imperia edition, so I was like, I might as well grab it. $5, of course I would. Need some cyberware. I need a left leg. And let's install it. Built for the streets. We have now fully augmented ourselves with BioWare, which is good. Zach, that was crazy, my friend. Bullets flying, people dropping like flies. Crazy. Old Zach had to use his magic on a few of them. See that part over there? Basically points to a yellow-green stain on the cobblestones and gives you a slow nod. Yeah, that was one of them. Attacker, thy name is Goo. That doesn't look like a bloodstain. Looks more like someone spilled his drink. He rolls his bugged-out eyes. Yeah, sure, that's what it looks like to you. If you had the sight, you'd know better. And what can old Zach get you? What you got? You could at least sell some of the stuff we have. Pop that. I won't be able to sell much, but let's make back some of the cash we got. Plus, we need to go talk to Ganari. Shift. It does me good to know that you're still fighting the good fight. You just tell me what you need and my boys will go fetch it for you. I got cash and 8 weapons. Let's show me what we got. I sold the gun? Did I buy the weapon? Let me look. Right. Now for my karma. I need 2 if I want to get access to Fairlight. Dang it. Elite, the attack, it was terrible ship, so much death. She shakes her head. I had not killed since I retired from running the shadows, not until today. You were not here to listen to me complain. She forces a smile. So what can I get for you? Name it and I will provide. Alright, tech. Yep, figured as much. Matrix Echo. Victory Industrious Corporal is more for drones. This is more for decking. Oh, we can get the upgraded shit now. Nice. You know what? Let's do that. Firewall, killer. And... let's get this. There we go. If we could get 2 more things, we can be able to access the Fairlight now. Alright. We're just checking on everybody, making sure everyone's alright. I hope the stream's coming in. I checked the internet connection and the upload speed's a little choppy, but hopefully the connection's still stable enough. You enter the room to find your team preparing. Their faces are grim. Igo looks up and locks eyes with you. Without looking away, she addresses the rest of the team. With Apex down, we have our opening. The estate's automated defenses will be offline. Attacking the whole fast should be doable now. Still risky, but doable. Blitz stops what he's doing and shakes his head. Yeah, we'll have an opening, sure, but to do what? I mean, with everything we just learned, what's our main plan? She shrugs. We'll enter the estate, locate Beauclair, and shut him down. Same plan, different target. It's possible that Apex fabricated that comm feed. Beauclair might still be innocent. I doubt it. My gut tells me that what we saw was real, and second-guessing ourselves isn't going to get us anywhere. Glory pauses, considering, then nods. Fair point. Okay, so let's assume that Beauclair is the one who's behind all this. What's he doing in that lab? How's the dragon tie into this? I mean, this whole thing was always about rescuing the old man from the fire wing. Is she still in the picture at all? Has she ever been? After what Apex showed us, I don't know what we're even trying to stop anymore. All I see is a lot of dead bodies with no explanation why. It doesn't matter why Beauclair killed Monica and Paul, and all those other people in the Cruise Bazaar. All that matters is that he did it. And I'm gonna bury him for that. You're welcome to help. I for one want answers. Amso says that there was a lot of money flowing into the Harfeld estate, and he found evidence that a bioweapon was being stockpiled there. Whatever Beauclair's doing, he had Apex kill his own brother to hide it. I intend to find out what it is. We'll get your answers, but Iger's right. We need to focus on stopping Beauclair. There's a moment of silence as the group pauses to consider your words. Finally, Glory steps forward. That's satisfactory. I'm in. This is your show, Chief. Whatever you choose to do, I'll come along for the ride. When we reach Beauclair, I'll take him out. He'll never know what hit him. You lead and I'll follow, boss. Iger glances at you and cocks her head. Looks like the team's ready to go. What's our next move? Now that we got the keys to the castle, I say we use them. Blitz offers you a heartfelt smirk. I always wanted a castle. Iger raises a hand. Word of caution shift. Our objective may be simple, but taking the same approach that we took last time will be a mistake. I'll defer to your judgment. What would you suggest? I've been reviewing the intel that Alice sent us and comparing it to what I gathered on our original run. There has been a substantial increase in the number of heat signatures on the ground. That means new security troops. Lots of them. Great. They know that we're coming. She slings her rifle over her shoulder. That just means we'll be fighting in a target-rich environment. Dietrich cracks his knuckles. Works for me. We'll want to get into the lab area as quickly as possible, so I suggest bypassing the main floor of the estate entirely. We can enter via the servants' entrance that you escaped through last time. Unfortunately, they blocked off the route we used between the stables and the tree line. That means we're gonna have to fight our way there. Okay. So we turned Beauclair's security team into a pile of corpses. Check. We still need to find the old man. The lab that Beauclair was talking about wasn't on the ground floor, so it's either in the basement or a sub-level. We go down, and we scour every level until we find it. And that might take a while. That facility could be massive. There was clearly a lot more to it than we saw. We got no way of knowing how far underground the complex extends. We go and prepare for an extended search then. Iger looks down, checking your gear. Ammo won't be a problem. If anyone has any reservations about this, now's the time to say it. There's nothing to say. We'll do what we have to do. Alright, that's it. Finish gearing up and head to the tunnel at the back of the safe house. I'll meet you where we stash the van. Meet with the team. Use the tunnel beneath the hideout to go to the Harfeld Manor. right now. Paul, his thing's still glitched. Nothing for Blitz. Any updates in Alexander Dietrich? Time. Don't worry. I mean, I doubt she's got anything to say. Mission computer. Messages. EBS. No pay data. Nothing. Dang. This is a relatively shorter episode, honestly. Dante. I'm sorry, I gotta pet Dante for good luck. So this is literally it. The last little mission before we go in and take out Vauclair and Audrin. If we can at least take out I don't know if Vauclair even knows what's going on with his brother. If he did, maybe we could at least tell him that whatever his plan is insane. Ah, there he is. Salutations, youngster. I believe that the cruise bazaar is still standing thanks to you. It was a team effort. Monica would have done the same. I agree, and you have filled her shoes admirably. Now tell me, how may I serve you? I got a question if you don't mind. Oh, let's see what you're selling. Lightning, haste, mystic armor. Consumables. A little bit of extra kneeling goes a long way. Talk to up to see how he's doing after this. I mean, it looks like everyone's basically just speaking the same things that they did before, but soy calf. But yeah, Hammer. Definitely a lot of fun. Also, Sanctuary is a bit enjoyable. Last night I went and bought the Yaga Seed of Evil DLC. I didn't know it actually made a DLC. I was tempted to buy some other games, but I don't know. I'm just holding off. Especially since Stellaris is gonna probably come out with the expansion pass soon. But down and. Man, we're literally going back to where this all started. Honestly, not really surprising, but kind of surprising we're going back all the way where we began. But you know what? I'm gonna save that for next episode. Nothing really going on in this episode, really. It's just basically last-minute preparation work. But yeah. I've mostly been playing Kingdom Hearts, honestly, just trying to beat that, getting back in the groove of it. Mostly now, since I know how to upgrade the drive forms, I'm just doing that as best as I can at the moment. Anyway, I'm Dragon King Mark, and next time on Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut, we're going to go back to the Harfeld Manor and finish what we started all those episodes ago at the first episode. Hopefully, this time we put a stop to whatever Vauclair is planning, and the Fire Wing, or stop whatever Vauclair is gonna do. If you guys like what you all saw, leave a comment down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to stay notified, and I'll see all of you next time, I guess. Laters.